All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a very, very extremely annoyingly cold version of the Ballistic Missionaries Wrasslin Supplemental.
Ballistic version.
Yeah, it's
It's cold outside.
Yep.
It's going down in -2 right now. I think
As of last night, it was -4, but this morning they changed it to -2. So who the fuck knows? Weather people don't know what's going on.
It's a rock.
It was gonna be shit cold, man.
No, it's one of the very few jobs you can be wrong most of the time, and the Vice President of the United States. And most of
Also, I tried cocoa butter moisturizer for the first time, and my hands smell very good. And I'm also extremely hungry, so if I try to eat before the end of the show, that's why. Anyway, all right. So we are having a quick show. Well, fairly quick show today. We're going to be talking about some headlines in the world of wrestling and Saturday night's main event, which is coming up tomorrow. So, let's see. While we're on the Royal Rumble, we have a few people who have announced that they're definitely going to be in the Royal Rumble. On the men's side, we have Cody Rhodes, of course, who's probably going to win the whole thing again. Gunther, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio. And on the women's side, so far, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Bayley, and Asuka. And I think also Kyrie and Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah,
but I'm a little fuzzy on that.
I think there's some people I'm more excited about the potential people that are going to be in there.
Same. That's part of the reason why I like the Royal Rumble. You never know who's going to show up. Maybe Doink the Clown.
Maybe the Gobbledygooker. Well, our cats have to happen now. They're fighting.
Yep.
Bunch of drunk fiends over there.
Just imagine the Vulcan fight music from the Pond of Fire and da 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 da. Okay, anyway, all right. Headlines. I think the first thing is the mystery departure of Powerhouse Hobbs from AEW.
Yeah.
He just kind of
incredibly sudden.
Yeah, like he wrestled on Saturday, and then by Monday or Tuesday, the news came out that he was going to be debuting very soon on WWE because apparently he didn't have a non-compete clause.
Yeah.
And it's a mystery still, as far as I know, as to why that is.
I don't either. I mean, I guess maybe he got in on a certain point where they just didn't care that they didn't think he was going to go that big in the company, and then if he left, it wouldn't really matter. So maybe they didn't have a non-compete clause.
So there, if that was the case, what the hell is wrong with you people? Have you seen this guy?
Yeah, it might be a possibility that he's going to be involved in the Rumble. I think he's up there.
Interesting.
Right now, my big guy that I want to see is Oba.
Oh, I can't wait for Oba to show up and just pull a Kevin Nash in the 1996, 1995 Royal Rumble and just toss everybody out. Yeah. Just stand there and hang out.
Yeah,
being cool.
My hope for if they have Fetty in there is if they decide to pull Brock Lesnar and throw him in there, and they have Fetty and Lesnar, and he just tosses Lesnar the fuck out.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yes. WWE, get our take notes.
Yeah, the only reason I want to see Brock Lesnar in the Rumble was
somebody bigger with
somebody would take his ass into smaller, and that would be even better.
That would be fun too.
Yeah, that would be fun. Or at the very least, Braun Breaker, just spearing him out of the ring.
Yeah.
The women's one, I can't say there's any. It's even less. The Royal Rumble in general just seems very nebulous this year. Not a really clear cut. Who's going to win? I guess maybe Cody on the men's side. It seems to be.
While we're talking about it, the Royal Rumble is going to be starting at 2 Eastern. next Saturday, the 31st.
I mean, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, it's going to be in Saudi Arabia. Local time there, it's going to be starting at 10, which is...
So many women in uncomfortable onesies.
Yeah, I hate that they're going to have, like, probably some woman is going to be stuck in there and wearing a full body gear for, like, 45 minutes.
It's the
ridiculous.
It feels the opposite end of the sexist. One end is like super scantily clad clothing that can't possibly be comfortable in the
like the horseshoe theory for sexism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other side being hypersexual.
One did is hypersexualization of basically what Vince did to Sable through the late 90s, and the other end is
some sort of
forcing women to be completely covered because you can't control your junk.
Yeah.
Basically. So we will determine this for sure next Friday, but we might be doing like live casting or live casting both Royal Rumble matches, but not the whole PLE. But Dan's getting off work at the boys behave.
Barely catnip and the cats.
Yeah. But Dan's going to be getting off of work at 2 that day, so if we do go live, we'll be a little bit behind for the first match, which is usually the women's Royal Rumble match, unfortunately. I'd love to see the women's Royal Rumble match get, like, main card status, or main match status.
Mm.
But
they're wearing those all the ones that kind of want to see them get it out of the way. So
that's a good point, yeah. So they don't have to be stuck like that all night.
Yeah.
All right, so, all right, Royal Rumble. Going back to non-compete clauses, Andrade, who, if you'll remember, showed up in AEW for about 2 days and then left because WWE was going to sue over his contract and the non-compete clause in his contract. Well, he's back officially, and he's part of the Don Callis family now. So he's going to be
a member of the Don Callis family.
Yeah, he's going to be fighting somebody on tomorrow. I can't remember who, but on Collision tomorrow, he's going to be officially.
It seems like all the time the Collision reschedules itself. It seems like the one that they should have rescheduled.
Probably, yeah. They probably should have had it on Thursday. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see how Saturday night's main event goes. If it sucks, we'll probably just watch Collision instead.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. So,
but we want to make sure that
continuing with. Oh no, go ahead.
But we also want to make sure they have that Saturday night's main event does have that rock and theme music.
It's true.
Yeah.
It is the best.
Yeah.
They better not fucking change it. Death
Rebel. Yeah. They ruin everything.
All right. Continuing on AEW, 30 Trios champions Jet Speed and Adam Page have teamed up. And let's see.
They're the Trios champions.
Yes, they are. So there was a big 6-man brawl between the Death Riders and the Don Callis family, which saw Jon Moxley getting a little bit close and personal with Don Callis, a little bit more than he was comfortable with when he was on commentary.
Death Riders got up and close.
They did, yeah. They were, yeah. And poor Tony Schiavone's like, I don't know if I want to sit here. Like, Tony, move, Tony.
God, Tony, you're good.
Of course, Taz was on the other side. We're glad Taz is back. That's nice. Yeah. And let's see.
Like the surgery or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So we're glad to see Taz back at the commentary desk, or hear him back at the commentary desk, rather. That was nice. Yeah. I like Taz's work. All right. And then there were 2 new indie wrestlers who have been apparently tearing up on the indie scene. Alex Price and Jordan Oliver, who are now a tag team in AEW, they wrestled for the first time, on Wednesday. It was not bad.
It was not a straight out squash match.
There's a lot in AEW.
Even when you have what I guess you would call dockers or hands just have like someone go in and have a 24-man match and squash.
Even that jobber squash match with Brody King and that dude who was basically like slightly smaller version of Bob Backlund last week wasn't just a squash match like you'd think it would be with Brody King. But yeah, they're pretty good about that. I appreciate that. All right. So other headlines. Gunter and AJ Styles have decided they're doing a match at the Royal Rumble, but if AJ Styles loses, he has to officially retire. Now, AJ Styles was going to retire in 2026 anyway.
Yeah.
I assumed that he probably wouldn't be as self-aggrandizing as John Cena and have a year-long retirement tour.
Yeah.
But
That would go to WrestleMania at least, if not like the Rumble.
Yeah.
Or
So
at least not the Rumble, but SummerSlam maybe.
So yeah, I'm not. Do you think that he's going to be here at least most of the year? You don't think this is going to be it?
This could be maybe in the direction of say Ric Flair toward in 2008 or 9 when Flair was there. So they had a storyline thing where Flair lost a match. He would be forced to retire. Probably it led up to him and Michaels at WrestleMania. This could be maybe a similar style with that. We could have something to where I would tend to think that it's going to go with a DQ finish.
I kind of feel like that too.
AJ to
Yeah.
like most men to walk out strong. And
Yeah.
maybe it goes to like either Elimination Chamber or even WrestleMania, and AJ gets to retire there. Like I feel like that's if you have AJ, especially between like the women's and men's matches, lose on that, then I think it's going to take everything else. And you're going to probably have some upset fans that are like, not going to be able to recover from that.
Yeah.
So I think story wise, it would be a great idea to have him retire at the Rumble.
I don't think so either. I kind of doubt it. I figure they're going to let him go off with a bigger send off, but I don't know. All right. Also, one thing I did read, thanks to Fightful Select, apparently Seth Rollins is not that big of a fan of Logan Paul taking his place on the Vision. Seth has been out for a shoulder injury, and his exact words were, or he said he's been watching, he's been keeping up with the Vision. I think his exact words were, "And Logan Paul, come on, man."
Mm.
We all feel that same way.
But how much is that storyline with that is actually Seth Rollins?
That was in an interview
Okay.
that he did. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not a Logan Paul fan. I don't know. You're definitely not a Logan Paul fan.
I tend to refer to him exclusively as Little Twat.
Yeah.
Or Little Twit. Sometimes Little Twit.
When you know,
Fun feeling nice.
and polite company.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. All right, let's talk about Saturday night's main event coming up tomorrow night at, well, they have the start time listed as 7, but I think that's the pre-show. It probably starts at 8 like normal. So there's going to, where do you want to start?
Let's start the women's tag.
Okay. So far, it's a pretty lean match card, but I have a feeling that at SmackDown tonight, we might see an extra match pop up. But they do that sometimes. But as of now, there's only 3 matches. So, yeah, let's do women's tag title. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day. This is a good question. Yeah, I'm a little I think Rhea are going to retain.
Yeah.
But I feel part of me thinks that it's going to be like a DQ somewhere, or somebody's going to come in and fuck with them.
Yeah.
So I'm not real sure if it's going to be a clean match, but I think they're going to keep the titles on.
If it does fall to Judgment Day, I feel like that's going to be not too far behind, like Roxanne getting the world title. I think the pair thing get added on at some point.
Yeah.
So I think that might be next Monday or something like that. Or even at the Rumble.
Yeah, Stephanie Becerra has a foot injury or an ankle injury.
Yeah.
And she's in a boot, but she has the current women's title on one of the brands. I can't remember which. So Raquel Rodriguez was due to have a title match with her, but now it's up in the air. Do you know what? Have you heard anything official on what's going to happen?
Yeah, so far it's supposed to still go down.
On Saturday? Or at the Rumble?
At the Rumble.
Okay.
I believe it's supposed to go down at the Rumble. That the pair and Raquel are supposed to go after each other. I could see this as like, Judgment Day goes. The whole thing is supposed to build up towards the Judgment Day getting gold again.
Yeah.
Um.
Although Finn Balor did just lose
Yeah.
his title match in Belfast this week.
Yeah. And there's
Against
there's
CM
not
Punk,
another
but
title Finn can
it's
go after.
CM Punk. They're not going to take the fucking title off of him.
No. There was a point that
Which,
Finn
honestly,
was a
I kind of hate. I really wish that they would have put it on Finn.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Finn was a blue chip guy that could have taken it off Punk at that point, but that time has come and gone, and there's nothing wrong with being a mid to upper mid card guy.
no.
Finn's an upper mid card guy, and he's been there pretty much since 2020, 2021. And he's been a solid member of the Judgment Day, but this could also. I'm gonna, I'm gonna go against my better judgment and say the Judgment Day is gonna
Honestly, it's kind of a toss-up. It
Yeah.
could go either way,
Yeah.
really. But I feel like eventually they're going to keep it on Rio because eventually they want the Rio versus Charlotte and Alexa thing to happen. But anyway, all right. So then we have a non-title match: Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is back. We're all happy about that, but he hasn't been wrestling, so I'm excited to see him wrestle again. I figure they're probably going to have, like, as much as I'd like to see Fatu win, I don't think they're going to have Cody lose to PLE, big PLE matches in a row. Personally, so I think Cody's
certain nights the main event is also kind of like that mid step between PLE and
Yeah.
normal, let's say.
Yeah, like I consider it like a demigod PLE, like a demi PLE.
Yeah.
It's the Hercules of the premium live events.
But
That made no sense.
I'm gonna say it's gonna go to a no contest. I'm gonna say some sort of non-interference or double DQ or double count out's gonna happen.
Because I don't want Jacob.
I don't think they're gonna make this guy look weak because Cody's
like their golden boy, you know.
Cody's their golden boy.
I'm shocked that they took the title off him, quite frankly.
Jacob Fatu, I still think is also getting built for something big.
I hope so. I'm very hopeful in that regard. I would like to see that. All right, and then we have a fatal four-way match for the number one contender to the undisputed title, which is currently being held by Drew McIntyre, which I'm assuming is going to go off next week at Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So we have Randy Orton versus Damian Priest versus Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. I think it's a given at this point. It's going to go to Randy Orton. Yeah. Because do we even need to explain this?
Like,
Viewer.
Priest is coming off strong. It's not. I'm gonna say this. It's not gonna be Sami Zayn.
No, and it's probably not going to be Trick Williams either.
Trick is the new guy on
He's
the block, and it'd be nice to be put in the world title match to up his championship.
I mean, the fact that he did this tournament and now he's in the number one contenders match, that speaks pretty highly of him, you know?
Damian Priest is coming strong off of his feud with what's his name?
Not Karrion Kross.
Yeah, not Karrion Kross.
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black. I don't want to do Aleister Black because Aleister Black is a strong competitor.
He is. No, when I make fun of them and with Karrion Kross, it's not Aleister Black's fault, and it's not Selena Vega's fault.
It's the creative team.
It's the creative team.
For throwing him in that situation.
Yes, exactly.
By not building him up on his own merits. But yeah, it feels like Randy Orton. It's weird that the idea that it's not WrestleMania yet.
I mean, if it's not going to be Randy Orton, I would say it might be Damian Priest. If it doesn't go to Orton, it's definitely going to go to Priest. I feel like Randy Orton is the safe bet because they're already building up a Drew versus Randy thing in promos.
Yeah, the only other thing I can think of is if it's going to go to the Royal Rumble. The only Sammy can win the Royal Rumble is in Leon, and Sammy's big there, so it's like.
That's true. Yeah, it's safe for him to go there now.
Yeah. But I feel like Tricky's not there long enough. Damian Priest, I like him, and he's been world champion, but he's kind of in that semi-main event, upper mid-card thing, and rarely ever gets that. Hasn't been since middle of last year, been inserted that much into the title picture.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got through my notes a lot quicker than I thought we would.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think that pretty much covered. You covered the news and all that stuff. Most of the programs we watched this week have been pretty on the line of basic. I can't see. I mean,
Enough. Not a lot sticks out to me.
yeah. So it's going to be a short program this week.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
I thought honestly this was going to take us about like half an hour
Yeah.
at least,
But
and it's been 21 minutes. Sorry.
Yes.
I mean, we did also get it
It's
early.
going to be fairly more comprehensive because we're
Yeah.
going to be covering the Royal
We're going to be covering the Royal Rumble. We're going to be talking about what happened tomorrow with Saturday night's main event, and if there's any other headlines.
Oh, I do want to reach out to our audience and ask them if they know anything about Surfshark.
Oh yeah, we're having some Netflix problems.
Yeah, we hope it was it. We're trying a few things. We're going to try getting taking Netflix off and then re-uploading the app and see if that works out.
Yeah. It's been acting up though. We tried clearing it. So if you guys have any suggestions, anything that worked for you, we don't want to have to sit on hold with. Surfshark if we don't have to.
Through the phone or like one of those chat box
Yeah.
deals, like,
So if you guys are we keep getting. Actually, we've gotten a couple of different error notices, but they all seem to say the same thing, and we have a feeling that it's because of our VPN. So if you guys have any fixes, leave them in the comments or anything. It is. It's like I pay for Netflix. I have to pay for Netflix because of what do I call it? Not raging, but like
vengeance against.
Yes, it's a vengeance account because against my ex-fiance, because after we broke up, we were still sharing the Netflix account, but he had been paying for it. It was technically his Netflix account, but then he left and he changed a bunch of passwords on stuff. But the 6 months before this, he didn't have enough money in his account, so he asked if I could cover it for a month, and then he never changed it back. So before he could steal more money from me, I changed the password and the email address. So it's a vengeance Netflix account, and I can't get rid of it. So, yeah. So, yeah, if you guys have any fixes for that, please let us know.
Yes. That was a
All right.
very strange segue. We do have.
We're
starting a new feature here.
Yes. Trivia!
Yes.
Because we love Jeopardy, and there's a really cool YouTube site that does a bunch of really cool wrestling Jeopardy. Do you know the name of that?
No, we should have probably.
We should have looked that up, yeah.
Because
Because we want to give them a shout out, but we're like, we love trivia. And Dan is like a wrestling historian, okay? This guy knows so much about wrestling.
I know.
So,
I know all about the gobbledygook.
yes. All right, so.
And his current exploits in the Trump administration.
Seriously?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, what?
No, not at all.
Matt, Bob, what are you doing?
No,
oh, no, that was Doink. Who's the gobbledygooker?
That was not Juventud Guerrero. Not Chavo. It's one of the Guerreros.
Oh, sorry, Guerreros.
Yeah.
All right. So, so how this is going to work is we're going to ask a trivia question from the brilliant and always disturbed mind of Dan at the end of each show, and then at the beginning of the next show, we're going to give you the answer.
And since the Royal Rumble is coming up, it's Royal Rumble oriented.
Yes.
A couple weeks. All right.
Here's our question. Make sure it's.
Yes, we're using the finest, most up-to-date technological graphics for this.
Okay, go ahead.
At the first televised Royal Rumble in 1989, who were the women's tag team titles going into the match?
You got all that?
Did you
Can I
get
take this down?
that? Yes, you can take it down. When we post this up, please go to our YouTube page. Please answer there.
Yeah, I'd say anywhere. Like, if you want to find our Ballistic Missionaries page on Facebook when we post this, if you want to put it on our personal pages, if when we post it on Blue Sky, it might be easier just to do on YouTube, though. It's a little bit more of a
I'm just
concentrated place.
we're gonna take the comments from YouTube, so the first person that posts on YouTube.
Okay.
The correct answer. We'll give you a shout out.
Yeah, we'll give you a shout out next week
Yes.
for whoever gets it right.
Yeah.
So.
On YouTube, post there. First person to post, and we'll give you a shout out on the show. And that's it.
We didn't really talk about that part, but
Yeah.
that's fine. We'll do it that way.
Yes.
Because that'll be easier because it's one place that we have to check.
I don't want to check my YouTube. It might change it around from place to place. Sometimes it might be Facebook. Sometimes it might be
That's a good idea.
But for this week, we're going to do YouTube. So post it on YouTube. Put the answer there. We'll give you a shout out.
It should be up. Well, most of you are probably watching this there, but for the one viewer who is watching it live on Twitch, thank you, dude. I'll be putting it up probably tonight. It should be up tonight or early tomorrow morning. We'll be posting about it. Our normal route of Facebook and Blue Sky, probably early tomorrow morning sometime, or mid tomorrow morning sometime, depending on whenever I get up. And remember that I have to do it. So, yep.
Yeah.
Get in your answers, get in your guesses, and we'll have a special shout out to whoever gets it right next week.
Cats appear to be coming down from the nip.
Yep. It's gotten very quiet in here.
The rage has subsided, and all returned to normal. So we will be heading on out of this point.
Yep. I'm very hungry, and my hands smell like chocolate, and I need to eat something before I... Oh, no, it's too late. Like, seriously, I get why people use cocoa butter now. Oh, my God, this stuff smells so good. All right, we'll see you guys next week.